What is up, everyone? So today in Serum, we're going to be making a trap sub kick type thing, something to knock really hard. And that way you don't always have to use sample packs. You're able to fine tune it and get it into, whatever song you want to use it in. First things first, any kind of sign or, you know, any kind of low end wavetable you could start with. But we're going to start with analog BD sign, which I assume bass drum sign, I don't know. Anyways, so you put that in, and what we're working with now is a sub. So how do you get the kick drum? Well, it's fairly easy if you just do LFO 1 on the envelope and put that up over here on the coarse pitch. It's gonna give us, if you go to the matrix, it's gonna give us this hit now. So if you keep it on the envelope, that way you could get the hit. But if you trigger, it's gonna be like some 4x stuff. But if you put on envelope, it's only gonna be at the beginning of your hits. So then you could control it now with this. So then you go, mono, legato, maybe a little bit of portamento. And then you could slow it all the way down, get like a sub drop. Right there, you could get a nice hit. So if you want to clean it up or get like a tail end, let me turn it up a little bit so you guys could hear it more. What we're gonna do is like a low 18 or 24 and just give it some fatness and drive. So about right there is good, obviously, You just control it where you want to, if you want more subby or if you want to let some more of the mids come in. But yeah, that's the basic kick right there. That's the setup, the motion and everything. Again, you could change the wavetable and get different results, but I'm just showing you the laydown and the routing. So now you have this. You can distort the fucking sound as a whole, or you could put the serum effects after and do like a frequency split, which we're gonna do right now. So let's take that off and put a serum effects on, because if you really want to get a good boom and kick, you're gonna have to split the frequencies. And if you can't group things like this in your DAW, you're gonna have to do it across 2 different channels and just do what I'm doing. So sub distortion, oh well. So the sub, we'll take this off, we'll put like a Pro Q on there, make sure it's mono all the way in, and just really tight that low end sub so it's free to go wherever it wants. And it's not conflicting when we distort the other stuff. So, Fab Filter, Pro Q. We'll put that on the sub. And this is literally just going to be slammed. So that's all down there, and then we could go. I'm pretty sure it's already mono, but just go like right and mono that. Now this one you're gonna have to cut out all that sub now. So now you're gonna want to do the same thing. Probably 48. Solo, just that band. So about right there should be good. Together they're working good. It doesn't sound like it's hollow or anything. So put that fab filter before the effects. All right, now we're in the effects. Now we can distort this and it'll be much more clean. So see the sub's still going. Now you can do whatever you want to the sub. And then you could also do, so if you were to split it, then you could, switch the wavetables. So let's pretend we're gonna split it that way now. We're gonna be like sub, this sub, and then you take the distorted stuff, drop that on the distorted sub, and you keep this on your normal sub. Our distorted sub and our normal sub. So the normal sub's already done. We'll go back up here to the distorted sub and then show you that we could take out the wavetable and put something new in. Alright, so now that's playing. I'm going to turn the drums off. Now let's get this top distorted sub sounding better. So you go in the analog, you could switch out to anything. Let's try subby saw. And then what we're gonna do is on the envelope. So we turn that sustain down, and we're gonna control with the decay now. And do the same thing over on the sub kick. And then we'll turn the distorted sub down. And then so that way we can start dialing it in now. Alright. Let's fix up the wavetable, go back to sine, and then maybe just try a bend or something. So I kind of like that little grid it's given on this one, but again, what you do is up to you. You can do whatever you want to make this sub. I'm just showing you how to get more detailed and route and get more fine-tuned. But let's go back to the patch because I am going to give you a patch. So let's try to make it all out of one patch. So that is how you would be able to get in detail and just work and create a trap kick the way you want to do it, 808 sub kick, whatever you want to call it. But we're gonna go back to this original preset and just kind of make one it out of one sound so you guys could have it for the free preset download. And again, you mess with the chorus to get more of a hit. So I'm liking the kick right there, and then you move this to get the movement of it, and as well as the rate between those two, you can get it up. So now we have the envelope controlling the entire thing. If we want to give it a little more sustain, something like that. So it's just barely dipping down and we get something nice and hard, punching. Now some other stuff you could add to it is literally just about anything, but phasers are kind of cool if you use them. So it gave it a, oh, just punched the mic. It gave it a little more, like grit and punch at the beginning of it with the phaser. And you could compress it, EQ, and just keep on cleaning it up. But the main part you need to take away from this is the LFO on envelope, and you want to put that on the course. And when it's on the course, that's how you get that pitch kick type effect. And then if you want to control the actual sound, the volume of it, and how it dips down and stuff, you go pull your sustain down and use the decay to get the timing of it. And even release, if you want a little tail at the end, it's up to you how you make your sound. Make sure it is mono. And if you want like the gliding kick stuff, portamento, time, probably around 80. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's how you make a trap sub kick in Serum. It's literally the course does all the work for you, and it's just fine tuning and distorting it. And again, you can either split it across two channels, you could set up a group and then split it so you could distort just the mids and highs and leave the sub clean. Make sure that's punching in mono, and you know that this preset right here, you can make a million different types of subs, kicks, and stuff. So this preset, just come in here and start resampling kicks, and that way you have your own library of personal 808 kicks that, now you have your own unique kicks, and it just makes you that much more different and that much more creative in the process because, let's face it, when a really good sample is overused, people recognize it. So you're making your own kicks and resampling them yourself and then putting them in the song and then pitching them and tuning them to the song and blah blah blah, no one's going to know where it came from, and they may even say, how the hell did you do that? Well, you handcrafted it yourself. So as always, thanks for watching. I hope this has helped you learn Serum just that much more of how it literally can make any sound. So that's this tutorial for you. Trap, sub, kick, and Serum. Thanks for watching. Peace.